Hi everyone and welcome to Lurchers. Today we are going to talk to you about lurchers living with cats. As you may or may not know, lurchers are a bit trickier to be homed with cats, to be raised with cats because of the nature of the breed. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about that, a little bit about the problems it may cause, that sort of thing. So Floki lives with a cat. She lives with our cat who is called Mouse. I'm going to insert a little video here of Floki with Mouse.
You don't need to say that.
Stop.
So everyone, here is our cat. This is Mouse. Very lovely. Very friendly. And very furry. And she lives with Floki. Who's over there? Mouse is allowed on the sofa. Floki is not allowed on the sofa. Are you jealous, Floki? Oh.
So with our cat Mouse, she was already here before we got Floki, and we introduced Floki to Mouse as a very young puppy. Obviously Mouse is quite a big cat actually, and she was bigger than Floki. If Floki tried to chase her or to annoy her, then she'd just give her a bit of a smack around the head and it was all dealt with. So Floki knows that she doesn't mess with the cat. Outside of the house though is a completely different story. I've also, for comparison, got a video of Floki being quite reactional to like the neighbour's cat. She often wants to go and chase the neighbour's cat and cats that we see out on walks. So if you're thinking that you would like to introduce a dog to your cat that you already have, you can consider getting yourself a Lurcher puppy because they're raised really nicely with cats and they're used to the cat and they won't see it as something to chase. Another thing you can bear in mind is a lot of Lurcher rehoming centres get an awful lot of puppies. So if you want a puppy but you also want to rescue, look up a rehoming centre because they will be inundated with Lurcher puppies. Another thing you can do is look at a rehoming centre for an adult dog, and they are tested really thoroughly to see if that dog is suitable to live with a cat or not. Now the reason that Lurchers have a bad reputation with cats and the reason that they're tested so thoroughly to live with a cat is because of a Lurcher's prey drive. Obviously they've been bred to be a hunting dog, to be a poacher's dog, to chase things and to be very quick. Now don't be put off by the idea that your dog has got a high prey drive. If Floki were in front of a different cat that wasn't part of our family, Floki would chase that cat. If anything happened to me and Floki found herself in a rehoming centre, Floki would be marked as not suitable with cats. She would be an absolute no-no with any kind of cat because she gets really wound up, she really wants to chase it, so she would be a not suitable with cat Lurcher, even though we do, as we say, live with a cat ourselves. So what you'll hear a lot about is prey drive, and I want you to remember when you're thinking about getting a dog that most dogs do have prey drive. It could be that your nan's Jack Russell has got a very high prey drive, it could be that your neighbour's Labrador has got a high prey drive, or maybe your best friend's German Shepherd has got an equally high prey drive to that of a Lurcher. The big difference is, of course, your Lurcher can catch the cat, your Lurcher can get to a speed where it can actually do damage to a cat, whereas the other breeds of dogs just physically can't do that. So prey driving a dog, it can be used for lots of really useful things. It can be used if you see a dog playing fetch, and if you see a dog, just having tug of war games. These are all different elements of a dog's prey drive, dogs have a prey drive to a more or lesser extent. It doesn't mean that because your dog can catch a cat that it's got more of a prey drive than a dog that doesn't catch a cat. Of course they've been bred to see the cat and they've been bred to catch things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's got anything to do with the dog's temperament or make any kind of difference to your dog in height. So what you need to bear in mind is a Jack Russell can reach speeds of 25 miles an hour at a short burst. Rottweilers again are 25 miles an hour. Your Labrador can get a burst between 20 and 30 miles an hour, and those are short bursts. Now, a Lurcher can reach 45 miles an hour, and obviously that is a huge difference. If someone's chasing a cat, it's going to be the Lurcher that wins that race. Cats can reach 29.5 miles an hour when they jet off, but cat can't run for very long at that speed. Lurcher can run for a long time at that speed. That's what they're designed to do. So don't think that just because a Lurcher has a prey drive that means that Lurcher is an unkind dog or not a very good family dog, because it has nothing to do with that. It's just an instinct that all Lurchers and all dogs have. Another difference is that your Lurcher is a sight hound, which means your dog is completely designed to see things a very long way off. They can see a cat, they can see movement at the end of the field, they can probably see it before you can see it. And that is another contributing factor to why Lurchers are quite prone to catching things. So you might wonder what it would be like to live with a dog who's got a high prey drive. Like I say, in terms of the dog's personality and the terms of having the dog around the house, it's still a lovely, lovely, friendly family dog. It makes no difference to that kind of temperament and personality. Of course you can get a dog with a very high prey drive that happens to be a really nasty dog, but you know, they're not linked together. She's got a really high prey drive, she's a really lovely family dog. It means that when we go for a walk, when we're in a built up area, she's on a lead, and that's really the only difference. I wouldn't let her walk by my side without a lead, because I do think she would give chase to a cat or something. But if you're walking and you've got your dog on the lead, it's just like a normal dog. I've got a clip for you which I will put in of my dog when she's walking and she does see a cat, compared to when she's walking and she doesn't.
Right, so here is Floki on her evening walk, and we are just about to walk past the house which has loads of cats. As you can see, Floki is very much aware that there's going to be lots of cats, and she gets very excited and very pulley. Yeah, and they often sit underneath the car. Oh, she's seen one. Yeah, come on. So there we go, that is what she's like when she sees a cat out on the walk. So here we are. I know it's dark and you can't really see much, but this is her just walking normally, just having a sniff, with no interest in anything because there's nothing about, just to kind of highlight the difference between her feeling overexcited and her just being a normal dog.
I don't think that just because you're looking into getting a Lurcher, it means that it's going to be a massive lifestyle change. It really is no different to owning another kind of dog. It's just you've got a dog that can reach a really fast speed. If you live in an area that has lots of cats in it, you can buy things that go around your fencing. They're like rollers, so the cats can't physically come into your garden. And like I said, keep your dog on a lead. We've never had any incidences where Floki's been in any situation where it's been bad for a cat or anything else. All it means is she reacts a little bit on the lead, and that means a bit of pulling, which isn't really too big of a deal. So we've got loads of videos of Lurchers living really happily with cats, which I'm gonna put at the end, and we've got loads and loads of photos of it too. I've been sent more than I could ever put onto any video. Loads of pictures of cats and dogs just cuddled up, and it melted my heart. They're so lovely. I'll try and put as many on as I can, but the next dog that I wanted to show you is really such a gorgeous Lurcher. The owner of this Lurcher fosters kittens, and this dog looks after them and mothers them, and it's the most beautiful video, which we'll put on for you now. So I would like to thank everybody who sent me in a picture of their lurcher living happily alongside their feline companions. They've been really, really beautiful to look at, and I've loved the videos and I've really loved the comments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more at the end of this video. I'm going to add some videos, and then I'm going to add a load of the pictures all together. So if you want to see lots of lurchers having a great time with their cat friends, you know, continue watching. I'm sorry if Loki's been a bit boring. Hopefully she'll be a little livelier for the next video. Again, thank you